Hey everyone, welcome back to another gameplay commentary video. In this one, we're going to be going over a Create Ymir game that I had. This is actually so fun. If you guys have not tried Create Ymir yet, you have to. It's literally just like I didn't think it would be this fun. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think it would be this fun, but it is. So we ended up getting the jungle roll. I was like, I'm going to go Create Ymir this game, and that's what we're starting off with. So here you go. So this is going to be a little bit different than the regular support ones that I normally do, but should still be a fun one nonetheless. And hopefully you guys get to learn something here or there. I first start off at my speed buff just to help prevent any invade. Ymir actually has a super strong early game, right? His 2 applies a slow and also gives his autos a 100% damage buff to them. So he's doing double the damage with his auto attacks. So if anybody does try to invade, I can literally just run at them and try to kill them. And if I have a teammate there, it's even better. So after, we do our speed, we just go ahead and take our back camps like we just did. Now, I don't jungle that much, so obviously rotations and all that are going to be a little bit different, depending on the player and all that, of course. But, we're trying our best this game. So we're going to go over and gank the Hades. I saw it as a free gank opportunity. Go over here, but he actually gets a super nice blink out, and it was just super unfortunate. I kind of saved my blink to catch up to him, but a dash and a blink is greater than just a regular blink, so he gets out. But we go over here, capture the Warhorn. This thing is still pretty interesting of an ability. Or not ability, but an objective. But before we go over that, Hades steps back up. We walk back over to him and just kill him. We're actually hitting really hard already, and the game just started. It feels, honestly, really, really great. 114 on R2 alone, that also applies a slow, is insane. But the Warhorn's interesting because it does give everybody 25 gold like the old Totem used to, which is what's nice about it. But I think the issue with it is buffing the minions and buffing the waves. Quig actually made a really, really nice video on it. I might link it here after this game in the description. But buffing the minions and all that kind of stuff has like a little issue with it. And so it's pretty controversial right now. Like if the enemy team that's on the receiving end of it, the team's minions that don't get buffed, they can like low-key hold the wave and have the enemy minions push up that wave, which can cause the enemy who has the Warhorn buff to actually end up losing farm, if that makes sense, because their minions are stronger. So therefore their minions are going to push up the wave. So there's a little controversy behind the Warhorn, but so maybe they'll like kind of go back into the testing labs and test it out a little bit more and give us a different version. But I think it's like a cool sort of addition to try to add new stuff to the game. Although I did like the old Totem. I don't know, do you guys like the old Totem more, or do you guys like the Warhorn more? I'm kind of curious if you guys want to say in the comments below. But coming over left here, we see that our soul got ganked. Now we're just going to go in. We saw the on her already jump, so we're just going to go on him. But of course he has blink too. Everybody and their mom has blink in this game, man. I swear. So he's going to end up getting out, but we can maybe get this Ares. I hit him with a really nice 2. Blackus gets a nice stun, but he's just too far. The chains give him too much a mess, so we can't get him. So just such an unfortunate thing. If he has any other relic there, he doesn't get out. Even if he has beads, he still dies, I'm pretty sure. But fortunately that their purple's up, so we're able to get their purple, which is always good, right? So like obviously, you want to get the kill, but part of the reason for getting a kill in the early game is to help make sure the enemy loses farm. Make sure the enemy loses farm. So if we can just steal their buffs, then they're losing farm regardless, right? And we're getting that farm. So it's kind of nice. So here we're just going to go ahead and split with the Cuckoo. There's not really too much thought behind my rotations right now. I wouldn't look too deep into it. Like I said, I haven't really played jungle that much, so I'm just kind of looking for opportunities where I can see them. Of course, my buff spawning, so we're going to go back over here. Consistently looking at the map, though, trying to figure out where we want to go next. So, of course, our back camps are up. I kind of want to get these as much as I can, kind of off cooldown. But sometimes you got to give them to your allies if you're doing something else. So it's completely fine, I think, for like a mid laner to take them, or even sometimes the enemy support. I do this too. Junglers don't bash me here, but if I see those nice little back camps up and I'm playing support, I'm taking one of them. I'm sorry if that messes up your rotation, but we're gonna go ahead and get these. These actually give you a lot of XP, surprisingly, for how like easy they are to kill. Like look at this, it just takes what, 2 hits and a 2. Like it gives you a lot of XP. I don't know. But we see a Hakate up in mid. Again, still not pronouncing her correctly. That's fine. I like saying her name the way I say it. I know everybody pronounces it differently, but we end up killing her. That's great. And fun fact actually about her shield, it's only magical based, if you guys didn't know that. So when she grants herself a shield or an ally a shield, that actually only deflects against magical damage, not against like any other kind of damage, which is interesting. So in mostly physical comps, it actually doesn't work out that well. But as you can see too, like this game has it has some like decent players in it. I don't really know anybody else besides Final K. So Final K is playing Ares, and of course we got Crit Ymir jungle. This is, I believe, right now we're in Diamond like 3 or Diamond 2. So this should hopefully, if matchmaking's working correctly, this should be around like a Diamond 2-ish lobby. But we're gonna go back here and do these back camps again. Again, not too much like thought behind any of it. Just kind of clearing any farm that we can. That's up. I do like the shields, though, that they give, I will say. I thought that the little shield trinkets that you can get off the back camps was a really, really good addition to this game. And, like, pretty much, like, anybody can use them well late game, too. You can give them to your carries, you can give them to your front line, give them to your jungler, doesn't matter. We're going to use our wall to boost our souls forward. We're going to kill Hakate to the Mordred, but he's going to end up getting out. He probably didn't need the blink there. I had nothing else up, but he didn't know that, so... Honestly, us getting his blink right there is huge, because I'm most likely never going to be able to kill him there anyways. But we see that the mid neutral's up, so we're going to go ahead and grab this. And let's actually talk about what I went into. So I actually went into Devos first, which is really interesting. You're like, Devos Ymir? That doesn't make any sense. Devos is actually a really, really strong item right now. It provides a lot of strength and lifesteal, especially once you get it fully stacked. And it's pretty easy to stack, and if you guys didn't know this, I've been saying this in a lot of my videos. Nice kill by them. But I've been saying this in a lot of my videos that pretty much all auto attacks in this game are around the same. There might be like 1 or 2 characters that are a little bit different here or there, but they're the same in terms of scaling. So they all scale off of 100% strength and then 20% intelligence. So that means that even if I'm a magical character such as Ymir... Oh wait, well look at this, dude. Look how much damage I'm doing to this Mordred. Like, what is this? What is this damage? That was like an almost instant Ymir ult. 331, and we have a slow as well. Like, this is absurd. And this isn't even crit, baby. We don't even have our crit online yet. Uh-oh. Pushed ourselves the wrong way. We got him, though, too. Fantastic ult by the Kukulkan. And we're just going to get out. Oh, nope. We're going to get greedy for these trinkets. Let's go, baby. We take these back camps. That was such a fun like turn of events when I was there playing it. I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, so like Devos is gonna increase our strength, which is in turn gonna increase our auto attack damage. So the key takeaway from what I was saying is that even if you're a magical based character, such as Ymir in this case, strength is still gonna give you more towards your auto attacks than intelligence would. Because you have 100% strength scaling on your auto attacks, so a 1-for-1 power increase, and then off your and then you have a 20% intelligence scaling off your auto attacks, so it's going to be way less efficient. So now we're going, I believe we're going into Demon Blade, so we have the little T2 items for Demon Blade here. And yeah, I mean, this is like, we're already doing a ton of damage. Again, remember, Ymir's auto, like, this is why this is going to be so fun, right? Ymir's auto attacks already are kind of like mini crits, because uh-oh, hold on, we're in trouble. Gotta try to skedaddle, get out of here. Gonna ult the Mordred ult. I think we popped it a little bit too late. Probably should have popped it earlier. Missed the freeze, unfortunately. I think now I just want to get out. Yeah, we're just gonna skedaddle a little bit. Try to get out of there. That was a weird engagement. If I pop the ult a little bit earlier on the Mordred, I think that we can fight because that ult should be doing a lot of damage. So Ymir ult has insane scaling. It's like 1300 base damage, which is absurd, or like 1350. And then it has like an additional 160% scaling off intelligence, which I'm not really building any of right now, but the base damage is still high. And then it has like another, I think it's like 30 or 60% scaling based off of your protections, which is absurd. Like, I mean, his ult does way too much damage. That's why, like, you see me insta-splitting and still doing like 300 damage. Absolutely absurd. It's got to be the highest damage ability in the game off of like a single instance of damage. But yeah, so whatever I was talking about earlier, we're going Devos and crit. Oh yeah. So like Ymir's passive, right, is gonna increase his auto attack damage by 100%. So it's almost like a mini crit. I mean, look at those autos, bro. It was like 2 something each. So it's almost like a mini crit. And then on top of that, you're actually building crit. So like you're getting like a crit off your passive, then you're building even more crit. I mean, it's just gonna be so fun.
This guy just let me do his buffs? Like, what's going on here?
437 crit onto that camp just now. That was pretty good. I want to see if I can maybe flank this guy. I want to see if he comes back over to the blue. Because I thought he was actually going to contest me for this blue originally, but I guess he ended up going to wave, which was a little weird. So I thought he was actually going to like double back around and go to the blue, but I guess not. Going to try to go mid here, and maybe we can catch these guys. They don't really have any escapes, which is nice. So we're going to stun fine okay, hit him with a little slow. Alt to get out of the Ares ult, but I think our gank ended up getting our Bacchus killed. Or not, maybe. Maybe he's... Oh, he's still alive. Nice. Kate beats 2. Great wall, great freeze. Great 2. Final K gets out using the port. Uh-oh. You know, I tried to body block that all for the Cuckoo. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's like a AoE. Bro, look at these auto attacks. What? What is going on? Dude, you guys have to try this. This is insane. We only have one fully completed item right now. I just want to, like, let you guys know that, right? Like, we have one fully completed item. What is that damage? Bacchus trying to steal that speed buff from me? I don't think so. Dude, we got 3 buffs right now. I feel like a powerhouse. I actually just feel like a powerhouse. Let's go ahead and gank this on her, who just jumped in. Perfect. This soul doesn't even have to do anything. Nah, that's just not fair, man. Auto attacks are doing as much as he's giving me gold. And now we're finally going to get Demon Blade online, too. We're just gonna itemize right into Deathbringer next as well. Like, why not? We're pretty far ahead. Like, we're level 13 right now. We're further ahead than anybody else on their team. We have 8 kills, 4 assists. I mean, we can just itemize into whatever the hell we want to itemize into. 400 crit on that thing. 501 on the archer.
No, because bonding only works on my freeze.
Right now, I'm just trying to test out my damage. Get a nice little blink out while we're ulting. They weren't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that either, by the way, like halfway through. I was like, wait a minute, I can just blink ult. I was not thinking about that, like, initially, so. But, you know, for the sake of this video, we'll say I was. We'll say I was thinking about that.
This is
also, too, that was kind of a little dumb fight by me. I was honestly just trying to test out my strength. But the second I see 2 of them, like, if this is an actual... If this is like a comp match, for example, if I'm jungling in a comp match, which I never would be, but if I was, I'd immediately turn tail and run right there, for sure. Alright, I want to go get this yellow. Maybe we can go gank that on her as well after this. Just seeing, like, how far up he plays in lane. Looks like he's playing pretty far up. He's pushing my soul back a little bit, which is actually really good for me. It makes the gank a lot easier.
Yeah, we should go Hydras.
And he has no idea we're coming. You know why he has no idea, guys? Because wards and Smite 2 suck. Nice little boost off the wall.
I should be faster than you because I have speed buff. Let's see.
Oh, do we ever catch him here? I'm actually, like, kind of curious. Oh, he turns. Oh, no, he lives. Oh, no. No, we're skipping this death. Nope. No. Come on. Like, no way he lived that. We're definitely skipping that death. We're going up to the next one. And we're back. That is the beauty of editing, baby. We get to edit through the deaths so you guys can stop laughing at how I died right there. That was you ever, like, get that feeling where you just have to, like, accomplish something, you know? Like, you see him get out at, like, come on, I know you guys have done it too. You see him get out at 1 HP. You're like, nah, I have to commit to this. I don't care that I'm 8-0. Like, I have to commit to this. Hecate has no idea I'm over here, I guess. I guess she didn't see me. And we end up killing her. I think, do we? Oh, yeah, we hit a nice little 2 here. You know, I think if she doesn't turn around right there, by the way, I'm pretty sure I don't catch her. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I don't catch her. Oh, no, not again. Flashbacks. Oh, thank goodness, dude. Cuckoo saved my life. I mean, I still died, but Cuckoo saved it. Flashbacks. That was scary. That was scary. Looks like my team's running away a little bit. Final Case chasing the soul, but he gets flopped on. Cuckoo gets a nice tornado. They're actually, like, doing a decent amount of damage. Not too much, but they're doing all right. But let's go ahead and skip this death now. And we're back. During that death, we were actually able to get the Gold Fairy. End up getting it, which is nice. So we're 1 for 1 right now when it comes to Gold Fairies versus the enemy team. But we also got a full Deathbringer, so we should be hitting really hard. 729 crit on that Harpy, which is pretty dope. Now let's see what we do to an actual player. But yeah, I love how in the span of what about 60 seconds, 90 seconds or so, we died twice. So we were 8-0, and now we're 9-2. That was us being a little goofy. Although that second, I gotta say, man, even though I don't think Anhur is that good in this game as like a character, I think that character is still just so AIDS to deal with. Get a little blink on Hekate. This little wall there. And should have ulted that, but that's fine. Ended up killing her. No ults, though. Or no crits. Oh, man, dude. If that crit was just hit a little bit harder, we kill him. Unfortunate. All right, make that in the span of about 120 seconds. We've died 3 times. Let's go ahead and skip this death, too. And we're back. Hopefully for the third and final time, we are back. But, yeah, I guess we're just being a little goofy right now. Trust me, this character still rocks. We're 9-3, so KD-wise, we still have a 3.0. We're chilling. It's going to do these back camps. Maybe we go right this time. Maybe we go over the soul lane and see what's going on over there. We've died like 3 times mid-duo side, so. Although it looks like Chalk is now feeling the full force of the enemy team. Unfortunately, ends up dying. I am starting to get a little worried here. We are like up in kills, but if you look at our gold, we're actually not really up in gold, right? We're up by about 1,500 or so, but at this stage in the game, about 18 minutes, it's like pretty much nothing. You can pretty much call it even almost. So we do have to be a little bit careful when it comes to inting, especially because I feel like this game, I feel like I'm just kind of the powerhouse, right? I feel like I've been doing a lot this game already. And so if I'm like the one doing a lot, then I'm the one that starts inting. Then it's just not a good time. Oh, here I didn't realize here I thought they were capturing the Warhorn. I didn't realize it was locked, so we just kind of were standing on that for a little bit. But we're gonna go mid. Now I kind of want to like group up and team fight a little bit more. Gold Fairy's gonna be up soon. Maybe I can flank here, try to get this Hades. That was a pretty bad wall, but I really want to raise my crit chance. If I can just get more crit online and just if I can crit every auto, we kill everybody. Like that's just what happens. With the Hekate ult, which is great. Gonna come back around here. They know I'm in that position, so like as a jungler, and now I know I'm a little bit more of a beefy jungler this game, but as a jungler, your main goal is you want to kind of like flank play like an assassin. Depends on who you are, but you want to play more like an assassin. So after like they realize I'm in a certain position for a while, then I'm gonna want to kind of back up and see if I can go to some other place. Also, too, I end up opting into Shoguns this game. I'm completely trying out this build, by the way. Like I'm making this up as I go along. But the Shoguns I thought was interesting because they have a Hades and an Ares and a Hekate, so they have 3 magical-based characters. And also, too, the Shoguns is gonna, give me more attack speed, so it's actually gonna increase my DPS. So it's not only gonna give me magical protections, but my DPS will also be increased because of the increased attack speed that I get. So I was like, all right, like I'm sold, let's do it. Also, I think I get a little bit of cooldown on it as well, which is kind of nice, but I wasn't really building it for that. If I did get some. After we kill this guy, I'm gonna want to go ahead and call gold, hopefully.
Defend the fire giant, maybe?
They should kill him. See an Ares next to me. Maybe we can fry this guy. Oh, we get the Mordred too, though. But we're going to have to back out until our team is able to come over here. Now they're over chasing. I do have Blink up soon in about a second. Maybe I can look for it. Have wall up in a couple seconds. This guy is this guy's crazy for doing that. Oh my goodness. When the Kate ult. Perfect. Cuckoo gets a great one on him and kills him. If anything, I just have nice Uto for the Ymir one. So here, what I'm pretty much doing a lot of the times is I'm consistently trying to look at my map. Sometimes you can like be too in the moment and just stare in front of your screen. I do that all the time. But real quick before that happens, I know Ares wants to sunder this if he has it. So I kind of want to go up and hit him, but I guess he didn't have it or something like that. So that was also a pretty bad wall. That wall could have been a lot better and we could have killed Ares back there. So if that wall's better, we get him. But I think we still get him anyways, which is not the worst. Yeah, we do. One thing I like about Ymir's too in this game too is I feel like the damage from it happens a lot quicker. Like initially when you slam it, the damage kind of goes with the animation rather than like taking like a second after you slam it like in Smite 1. But yeah, so like going back to that Gold Fairy situation, supports in this game typically are always going Sunder right now. And so they can walk up, they can Sunder the Gold Fairy post level 10. So if they're above level 10, in this case, Ares level 15, so he meets that requirement. He can do 1,000 damage to the Gold Fairy with the Sunder. So that's pretty much going to and it's instantaneous too, right? So that's pretty much going to out-secure anything in the game. So one thing I want to try to do is like prevent that from happening. So that's why I wanted to sort of like walk at him right there. But I guess he didn't have Sunder or whatever, so it ended up working out in our favor.
I should be able to melt this thing, huh? Get it?
So now we're just doing FG, and I kind of like looked the other way and ended up missing my 2. So my autos aren't hitting nearly as hard. That was unfortunate. You really do need your passive for this to work well, by the way. Like if you're like, luckily everything in Ymir's kit, even his wall now, applies as passive. So that's good. Like even if you hit somebody with your wall, it actually now applies his passive. But if you don't have your passive up, like this thing doesn't work. I tried to wall Mordred ult thinking that was going to do something, even though I knew better and I knew it wasn't going to do anything. But I was like, I might as well give it a shot anyways, see what happens. But this Shogun's is actually really helping out our attack speed now. It's like really, really like helping and allowing us to pretty much do a lot, like have a lot more auto attacks.
All right, we got this. Oh.
Here, I think we just want to siege right. Hades still split pushing. I don't know if that guy's like just mentally checked out of the game or what. We missed the freeze. Maybe we're mentally checked out. Nice little kill on the Mordred right there. Like 333 is pretty insane. I probably shouldn't be hitting Phoenix here. I kind of want to see how much I'd be doing, but I'm not really doing that much damage to the Phoenix. So I got to remember a lot of my damage is coming from like my passive combined with crit. So I'm still not doing that much damage to the Phoenix. So I should have been definitely like on the enemies right there. Want to help out the Bacchus if we can. That was a good mushroom by him. And we're just going to go ahead and back up a little bit. I think they wanted to go mid lane, but I kind of want to back here. I can get starter if I back because I'm level 20 now. But I don't know. There are 3 dead, so this is actually the correct call. This is definitely the correct call. In fact, we could probably push a mid Phoenix here, can't we? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. Now Box is backing. He's too weak. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to back up here. I still think we could have done it. It would have been definitely riskier, but I don't know. It's interesting because there's no objectives up on the map right now, so even if we did somehow get wiped there, I don't really think we would lose too much. Like, they would have to cross the entire map. Maybe they get a T2 or something like that, but I don't think we would have lost too much, and we probably would have got mid-burn because there's only 2 that could defend it, and we had everybody up. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to go too crazy about it. Here we're going to go into Musashi's dual swords. I actually like this a lot. It gives us extra crit chance, some power. And the passive's pretty nice too, giving us some additional movement speed while we, after we crit enemies, which is actually really, really nice, especially on like Ymir, for example, because I have to like go up and hit them. So we're going to clear these. We're really strong right now. I mean, we're 11-3 and 9. We're really strong. Try to get these back camps. We do want to get this Ancient Fury. So if you guys don't know, the Ancient Fury is what allows enemies. It's pretty much gives Bull Demon King from Joust in Smite 1. So Bull Demon King, Joust, Smite 1, disable towers. That's exactly what the Ancient Fury does. Disables towers for like 60 seconds, or I think it's 120 seconds, so it's like 2 minutes. So you literally have 2 minutes to play with. Like once we kill this, their towers literally cannot shoot us or anything like that for 2 minutes, which is absolutely absurd. It makes sieging so easy. You can just walk in and just kill a structure, like not take any damage to it. See, like right here, we don't need minions. You'll see that little glow right there. Unfortunately, we missed freeze, but end up hitting R2, so he was slowed. We're going to try to look for a blink here. Got it off. We're not doing as much damage as I want us to do, but we end up getting some crits on fine. Okay, there. It's kind of hard to actually get some of these crits in for some reason. Hades uses ult. That's good. I'm just trying to look for an opportunity right now. So I'm letting my team take a lot of the CC and damage. Oh, my. Yo, what? 762? Get this on her too. 739. 422 base auto attack. Non-crit. Nah, that should be illegal.
This is awesome. Why was I doing this earlier?
Hades to them. Oh my god. Nah. See, like, we're not even like full items either. Still have 2 more items to go. Like, this is crazy. In any case, so that's gonna be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was more of a bit for fun one, but I hope you guys like learned a little bit as well. But yeah, crit Ymir, try this build out. It's great. I don't know what my last 2 items were, so don't ask. Probably something a little bit more with crit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next video, see ya.